In this session, we add some finishing touches to the game entities to deliver that truly excellent gameplay experience to the player. I nearly forgot to mention this one point. On the player entity, we must ensure there is an audio listener component, just like this. This will ensure that the enemy sounds drop off based on their distance to the player. Let's get back to it. 안녕하세요, and welcome to another awesome session. This is actually the best part of these tutorials. Now that we have the full mechanics down, it's all about tweaking and just getting things to feel right. This is where we get to unleash our true artistic selves. Let us start with the zombie character. Let's see what we can do to improve him a bit. Let's move this character up a bit so that it looks like it's walking on the floor properly. And then maybe rotate him just like this to make it appear like he is facing someone coming in through this door. Let's tweak his sound settings so that you can only really hear him when you are within a close distance of the zombie. I'm going to use these values for now and see how it turns out. There you go. I can hear the zombie. If we go close to the zombie, it gets louder. If we go away from the zombie, it fades away. Now, I noticed we still have this red raycast line in the center of the screen. That's probably left over from debugging from our past lessons. Let's turn that off, shall we? We find the weapon script. And comment out this line. Now let's try it. There you go. No longer visible. Now let's try to work on more of the look and feel. Let's start by turning off the lights. Let's do a little reorganizing. I would like to store all the characters together in one bucket. That includes the player and all the zombies that will be part of the game. Create the characters bucket and then add the player and zombie. Now let's adjust the player's FPS controller a bit. I'm going to use these numbers only because I've toyed around a bit and know I like these settings. Also a slight adjustment to the mass of the player. And let's test it out. I'm going to adjust the rigid body a bit. Again, this is all the artistic parts. Just playing around with these values till it feels right. And testing again. Oops. Another adjustment and test. Okay, that's more like it. Now let's see if we can do something about the flashlight. What happens if I change the flashlight's spotlight a little? I can't really tell. Let me put these screens side by side. playing a little bit with the intensity and range. Switching to camera view so I can see a different view. Now, I kind of want to reposition these weapon wands a bit. A little rotating, a little moving. Okay, once we have that, let's work on the zombies. I want to create a template out of this zombie so that when we make changes to that template, we can apply those same changes to all the other zombies spawned from this template. Then we will take the zombie and duplicate and duplicate. Then we will focus on each zombie character and rotate. Make sure to rotate the parent zombie's entity, not the body. And test it out. Now let's position the player at a good starting position and rotation. And test. Very nice. But it would be better if we turned off the light. Click on the light and disable. Oh, much nicer. Ensure the wands work as expected. Pressing 1 and 2 on the keyboard to switch wands. And right click to fire. Oops. Left click to fire. Now let's see if we can tweak the material on this zombie and make him even more scary. Okay, first let's turn on the light. Now, there is this option I noticed has some effect on the material. Under specular of the material, there is a use metalness checkbox. Let's see what it does. Ooh, that's nice. Let's do it to the zombie's pants material as well. Very nice, very scary. Okay, Let's turn off the lights again and test. Oh, yeah, now that's more like it. Now check that out. Hello, scary monster. Okay, now let's let the zombie walk around. Click on one of the zombies and change its rigid body type to dynamic. Oops! Don't forget to apply all the changes so that these changes will affect all of the zombies. Oh, cool! That is cool. Oh, creepy. The offset timing of the blood slash is off a bit, but we will fix that. Let's see, what is that setting? Ah, right here. Enemy controller hit threshold. Let's try 40 and test. That's much better. Maybe player FPS controller power to 45,000, just so he doesn't move so fast. Yes, I like it better. Okay, and there you have it. His finishing touches really bring the game experience to another level. I hope you enjoyed this session. I know I did, and we'll see you next time. Booyah! I hope you found these videos useful. Want to keep watching videos like these? Hit that subscribe and like button below so I can make you more for free. Booyah!